Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Today, we're going to continue off with where we left off. I believe we were supposed to go to the training grounds to meet up with, what's his name? The other character, the opposite version of the main character. I think their name is Ray. At least the male character's name is Ray. I don't know if the alternate version is the same name. But yeah, we're supposed to meet up with them over here for some reason. Can't recall what. But we'll do that and then we'll continue on with what we have been doing. So, hello Ray. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate's full right now. And what are we doing? I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. Everything all right? I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. Your partner? That's right, take a look at my very own partner. It's a Pikachu. This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? Watching it at work, completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. Our first step toward being a real team is to battle your team. I mean, sure, but you should at least specify it as a one-on-one, not a your one Pokemon versus my 6. But sure. Alright. Ray challenged you to battle. Yeah, you really should have specified I could only use one. Alright. And apparently you got to go first. But, sure. You can't move. Okay. Well, let's continue to try. I would assume that paralyzation is a chance to not be able to do anything. But maybe this game is different. Also, again, 2 attacks. I don't get it. Alright, well, alright, effective. Well, let's go with Shinx. And just quick attacking, I guess. Is this how we're gonna do this? Is just a flurry of quick attacks? Apparently. Ow. It gets a critical hit. Alright. Well, Bidoof looks like you get the win. Let's roll out. There we go. Oh, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. Alright. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. Just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? What are you looking at? Why did you turn away? Ah, fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said that Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Alright, well, here's the chart. I certainly wish that this was accessible somehow for me to look at. Both Pokemon and moves have types. Type matchup between a move and its target Pokemon determines how much damage is taken. Moves can be super effective, not very effective, or completely ineffective. Here are some examples of fire type: strong against grass, grass against water, water against fire. So yeah, again, your 3 starters, I guess. So you're the one, the new recruits everyone's been talking about. Name's Zisu, captain of the security corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu's a master of ancient martial art. Of an ancient Captain Zisu, a master of an ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon into battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Okay, so is that why some Pokemon were getting 2 attacks to mine? Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move in either agile or strong by pressing L or R, or the left or right button. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock these extra styles simply by leveling up. So it reduces power, raises speed, uses more points than usual. Okay, so that's for both of them. So power over speed, or speed over power. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, that's certainly handy to find out about before going to tackle Mai's request. You remember, I mentioned it earlier. I'm heading down now to see about Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready, then meet us down there, would you? By ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, and maybe even teaching them some new moves from Zisu. I think I only have 6 unique Pokemon. And my Pokemon are automatically healed. Awesome. Alright, so what can I learn here? At the training grounds, you can master their moves or learn new moves. Hello, Survey Corps recruit. Did you need something? I want new moves. Alright, so if I were to choose Rowlet, False Swipe could be good, but I mean, I guess I don't need it in this game, because it seems like you can catch Pokemon without having to rely on fighting. Aerial Ace might not be bad for flying. Swift, Magical Leaf. Are these specific to this Pokemon? And I guess I should keep with what I have for now. Like they said, I could learn moves automatically. So maybe I'll just get those moves as I level up. Exchange items. Item exchange. What do you... Gravel, pebble, rock. What is this? Sure, if you have 10 sacks of grit dust to trade. So I can make dust into gravel. I'm guessing 10 gravel into a pebble. Yep. And then 10 pebbles into a rock. I'm just going to assume that. I've got a question. What do you want to know? About effort levels. Learning, mastering, I think you just went over that. Using moves is pretty standard. Effort levels. What is effort levels? Using your Pokemon's effort levels to improve their stats. You can use items like Grit Dust to raise your Pokemon stats, like attack or defense, or what have you. Might give you the edge you need in battle. Okay. So I want to keep an eye out for the grit stuff to make my Pokemon stronger. Alright. Well, now that we have a quest outside of the city, I kind of wanted to take a little bit of a moment to look around the city itself. I didn't really get the chance to when I first entered, because I was trying to keep up with the scientist guy, whatever his name was, I can't remember. And he just talked too fast, so I kind of want to take a look around, because I think according to the map, like there was something up here. Charm Lady. Sells various protective charms that come in handy when you're out exploring the wilds. To give thanks to the guardians of the shrine, watches over all in Jubilife Village. And you, child, if you're here with a prayer for the shrine, perhaps my charms can help. Tell me, what is your wish? Lose fewer items. Okay, I didn't know I could lose items. Faint less frequently. Is this for me or for the Pokemon? Stay in good health? What do the charms do? How about that? If it's lost items you wish to prevent, I would suggest Tempting Charm for you. Should you ever faint, it magically becomes the first item to vanish from your satchel, taking the place of other items that would have been lost. Okay, so if you faint, you lose items. Wish to keep yourself from fainting, the Survival Charm is what you need. Simply possessing this item makes one less likely to faint while out exploring. It's good health. The Warding Charm gives one mysterious ability to escape from the effects of status conditions inflicted by wild Pokemon. What does it wish for? Alright, so lose less when I faint. Fainting less frequently, which seems just better than the first thing. Or immune to status effects, which might make it less frequent. I'd say these two are probably on par. I'm gonna go with this one. It's yours for 500. How does that sound? Sure, 500 is not that bad. May it serve you well. Okay. It holds the power to protect a person. It's in 5 colors. No wishes for me. Alright. So then... well, that's an everyday item. Is that something I have to use? It doesn't look like it. Maybe I just have to keep it in my inventory. I thought it might have been a key item or something. Oh, okay. So, what do we have? Hold on. Did you just... I mean, you're there now. Looked like you weren't until I got close. What is this? Here at the trading post, you can exchange merit points for items and trade Pokemon with others. What is it you need? I want to get items. What can you do for me? I have a couple of different services here. What is it you want to hear about? Tell me about trading. I could put you in touch with people interested in trading Pokemon. They can be people close by to you or people located far off. Both are fine. I offer a couple of different... Okay, so is this online trading? Tell me how to get items. Merit points for helping people on the Lost and Found. Lost and Found? Well, you can exchange MP for items if you'd like. Okay. If I want to trade Pokemon... okay. No, I don't want to do that. So if I want to get items, I have 0 points, of course. 10 points for a Pokeball. Rare candy is 1,000. Most of this seems to be 1,000-ish. Alright, so rare candy is equivalent to stones. These look like they are stuff to use to evolve. Alright, cool. I don't know, but my guess is if it's like other games, I have the ability to find those things out in the wild as well. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. And back this way. I'm going to assume that I can't just go into water like most Pokemon games till I have something I can swim on or sail on or whatever. I planted crops here. Hey, great timing. We're done gathering the harvest. Excellent. Turned out real nice, just as planned. It's yours for the keeping. 32 apricorns. And 14 spoiled apricorns. Perhaps another time. Because that costs money. And I don't know how much money I'll be able to get. Alright. I just wanted to see how that worked. So I'm guessing I asked to grow something, and then some time passes, and I get whatever I asked for. This is interesting, though. I don't remember this being here. Hello. It's rather impressive that you can get so close to Pokemon while they're firing attacks at you. I bet you're skilled at dodging. Well, not really, but... So you're... Is this place actually expanding? Like... Are you going to be cutting down this tree and moving this stuff to put another building here? That'd kind of be neat. I wish something would happen. Well, hi. Place you're hoping to visit, you ought to stretch out your map and put a pin in it. I can put pins in the map. So I can. Okay, cool. Wonder what the limit of pins is, though. Usually games have a limit on the number of pins. Alright, what's over here? I mean, it certainly looks like they're gonna be building stuff. They've got all the wood sitting out. Maybe they will expand. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Kind of curious, though. There's a bunch of houses here. I can go in. Alright, these are people's houses, it seems. But I don't really want to intrude. Not to mention, it looks like there are quite a few houses. Like 12 of them in this row. And probably quite a few more up here. And not so much there. Oh, hey. Isn't that supposed to be a... what, a Galarian coughing or wheezing? One of those two? I mean, I know that of course they like to copy what they see, but at the same time I also know that even like some Pokemon eventually are created from what was there in the first place. So maybe that will eventually turn into one, or maybe they already exist and they're just copying it. I don't know. Alright, so there's 3 houses there. But I suppose I will head out. Yes, please. To the camp. Boo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. Hope you don't do automatically forwarding text like that anymore, please. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once a battle starts. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of successful catch, or gain an advantage when starting a battle. Secret technique is called a backstrike. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Well, it might be a long time before I do that. We'll see. You have a quest. Something about a mushroom? Hello? Moral. Oh, you have the name of a mushroom. Okay. Oh, you're that girl from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Does everyone know about that? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about the great cake lure recipe. I invented cake lure. I call it the mushroom cake. Oh, okay. Poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe. And I just know it's a winner. Problem is, folks around here just aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. Maybe it's because you're using mushrooms. We are the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do in return is spread the good word by using it. Well, and you'll need to go get the key ingredients for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom's all you need. We'll be waiting. Alright. Should have led with that. Rather than saying, here, I'm going to give you this recipe. Alright, so I don't think I need to do anything in camp. Oh, hello. There's another quest. That marvelous rich tone. How is it produced? I must know. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Really? I've been standing here for a few seconds. Wait, you're from the Survey Corps. Wonderful. Just the person I needed. I want to learn more about Cricketot. You must be curious about them as well, right? I mean, how do they make those sounds of theirs? It's a musical mystery like none other. I'll be in your debt if you could complete Cricketot's page in your Pokedex and show it to me. So we can uncover the truth. Alright. Find a Cricketot and complete its journal. Okay, so what is this? Ava's lost satchel. Ava's lost satchel. And a crest for Mai. Okay. I do kind of want to take a look around first. And I think I can catch Pokemon as I go. Apricorn. It's good to know that I stay sneaking. And if I just do this. Okay. Alright. So obviously I'm gonna have to relearn how this works. Didn't get much practice in and it's been a week. And I think, if I recall correctly, there were a bunch of since I got a abundance of apricorns, I think there were some things over here. Like for the other half, like those rock things. Whatever these things are called. What are these? Tumblestones. Yeah, there are a couple over here. Okay. And another one. Are there any more over this way? I wonder if I can take fall damage. It looks like there's more over here. But I'm definitely going to be gathering a bunch of items as I go. This is where I found the Ponita. Oops. Okay, good. Thought I overthrew that one. Just kind of having a look around. This definitely seems like more of a open world than the previous one was. I mean, the previous one was had quite a bit of things to explore, but it was still basically a path that just had branches on it. This one definitely seems more open, and I can just go around doing whatever I want. Oh, that's right. It gets experience every time I do that. Alright. I can't remember if I did this last time, but I might be able to rotate and throw. If, just do that. That way I don't have to wait for it to come back to me. Okay, this is water I can run around in, because it's just shallow. I see more sparkly things all around. Oh, hello. I think I'm going to stay away from that. Yeah. I think I'm staying away from whatever that is. It looks large. Oh, hello. Looks large and dangerous. Alright, more medicine, because I'm sure I'll be needing potions. There just is a lot of stuff around. I wonder if it's going to be like different areas have different things that I can collect. Because I'm pretty certain it's not just going to be apricorns and orange berries all the way through. Well, I suppose it could be. Also, I can't really tell what their level is. Oh, there's weasels, I think they're called. Didn't I have a quest for them or something? Now let's see if I can just do this. Alright. Guess not. It looks like... yeah, that looks too deep to run across. So, I will not be attempting to do so. Oh, that one looks like it could be a larger one. I mean, if you're gonna make it that easy for me to catch you, I will. That's the first one I caught. Okay. Then you look like you're difficult to catch. I'm just gonna wait until you turn around. Are you gonna turn around? Or am I gonna have to try to get behind you? He certainly doesn't seem to be. What happens if I just do that? Get that above your head. Does that mean you're on guard? Maybe. Oh. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and circle around. Because he seems to not want to move at all. So if I circle around, I should be able to hit him in the back. Give me that. Alright. So if I sneak, should be able to get close enough, right? And it still seems like it's difficult to catch. But maybe that'll work. It did. Number of large specimens. Okay. So that might be it for that quest. Hello? Okay. I suppose I need another one of you, though, don't I? But not the one that's aware of me, I guess. What is this? A Vivichoke. Alright. Well then. How about another one of these? Sounded like it was a back hit. Alright. Kind of hoping that there'd be some way for me to... Oops. Let's try this. What do we got over here? What is this thing? Let's let it stop moving. Oh. I think it saw me. Is it running away? I mean, it might have stopped looking for me. Let me try this again. So it looks like there's some high grass over here. Sounds like it might have turned nighttime. Nope, he didn't see me at all. Nope, look the other way, please. Alright, try again. Hey, if you're gonna fall asleep on me, I will take that. I'm Junior. Alright. Sure, I didn't get spotted at all. Not at all. Alright, so... I mean, I guess I could have looked at the map to see that I just couldn't circle around to get anywhere. But I can go this way. So maybe I'll check that out next. Because, nope, that's the wrong thing. I want this to be able to craft more of these. Oh wow, I got a lot more than I thought of that. Alright. I'll make 30 more. Sure. Seems like those are going to be a lot easier to come by than they normally would be. Oh, and there's the big Ponyta. I don't want to stay away from that. Can I hit that from here? No, that's nowhere. Oh. Can it see me from over there? Maybe. So I guess I'll stay out of sight of it. Yeah. Yep, just gonna stay away from that. Thank you very much. Alright. So this way to the quest, which I'm not going to go to quite yet, but it is helpful in seeing where I need to go. What do you have to say? If you're feeling worn out, have a rest in a tent at one of our base camps. You can also rest to pass the time. If it's nighttime and you're scared being out surveying, the tent is a fine option. Yeah, I figured that one out. Okay, there's some driftloons over there. I think they only come out at night. I caught one near the end of the session last time. Definitely going to be distracted so much by gathering items. Which makes me glad that I can just throw the Pokemon. Uh-oh. Throw the Pokemon and just keep running. Oh, there's a Shinx. Yep, wants to fight. Understandable. Now, getting close to this area, which I wanted to take a look at. Also, I assume that I can hide once I've been spotted. Okay. Drifloon's over here as well. What do we have up here? I wonder if all that comes out is Drifloons at night. You know, I'm seeing Wurmples and stuff too. Oh, hello. That looks like a big Shinx. Think I'll stay away from it. There's what I saw. Over here. Alright. What have we got? What is that? Oh, there's some new Pokemon over there. Bugwort. Alright. You are a Dustox. Oh, there's where I can see its level. 19. I think that's a bit out of my range. But, I mean, hey, I'll give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should be a little more careful around here, because if I get in a fight... Oh, what's that? Yeah, if I get in a fight, I probably will lose. So this... Oh, something saw me. Yep. Black tumblestones. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Just hide in the grass. Well, I lost sight of it. Get some of these. Oh, that's also a Pokemon. Something sleeping. Let's just grab that while it's sleeping. Alright, the Wurmple is level 3. You're level 6. A Silcoon. If you get close enough, I'll be able to get behind you. Alright. I think the music sound is because I'm close to the big guy back there. Yeah. Now I'm moving away from him, it's fading. Alright. Stardust. Okay. Isn't that what you can sell? Don't you sell Stardust for like 1,000 or something like that? Alright, what is this? This is a Beautifly. I think, what's his name was talking about getting one of these. Oh, it's level 22. Alright, was not expecting that. Oh. It is aggressive. Yep. Alright. Moving away from that. Well, that was cool. Let's do a little more exploring. Yeah, because it looks like I got to the end of that. Floraro Gardens. I can work my way down this way a little bit. Yep, that's the big mean shinks. So I'll stay away from that. And looks like we're back to some normal sized ones. But I'm not really interested in them at the moment. I know I should be filling out. Hello. Just a log sitting around. Okay. What else do I have? I mean, more of these will never go amiss because you'll always need Pokeballs. Hopefully that's not what they're only used for. But then again, I can't really think of what else I would be crafting other than, you know, healing revives and Pokeballs. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go this way. Oh. Hello. No, I don't think I will be going this way. Also, what's going on? Oh. Apparently I cannot sneak in water? No, I can. Okay, what's going on with this thing up here? What? Cobblestone and iron. Alright. Well, alright. I guess I can't go that way. I will return this way and continue on with questing. Apparently the game says, nope, you must be able to be at least this strong before continuing this direction. So, I will not. Not until I know how strong I am. I'm guessing it's at least, at least level 20, because that's the level of Pokemon that I've found. Nope, apparently he still saw me. Alright, what if I hide over here? Yeah. Alright. Let's go this way. Hello. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first. Oh, at your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down now. Treat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Nope, the Shinx is still after me. Hello. Over here. This here is Yoko. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. Sure. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. I am, pretty much. But such talk can wait. Okay, fine. Right now, I'd rather, we get straight to the point. Sure. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? I suppose. Sure. I do. That's good to hear. That security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. So did you already fight Ray, apparently? No, you said security corps. Never mind. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We are raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Alright, guess we're fighting. Battle. And at the moment it looks like... I gotta remember I can just move around and watch things. I don't know what's good against you. So I'll just use what's good for me. Oh. That's not good. So it sounds like he's gonna roll out again, I'm guessing. What does this do? It's not what I want. This is what I want. Lands and rests its body. This move restores the user's HP. Well, I could do one more of these, and then I should be able to boost. Unless you crit. Alright. I mean, sure. Let's try this. Quick attack. All right. I guess whatever he's using is strong against flying. So, same as before, the doof gets the win. Assuming that he wins. There we go. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I mean, again, it's 6-on-1, so there's that to consider too. I'll take care of the Pokemon that's battled for us. Oh, free healing. Awesome. I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? Should be proved to be useful materials. Vivichokes. Okay. You and your Pokemon fought well together. Practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old. one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon? Okay, causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? Oh, is that what those are called? Uh, the the larger ones with red eyes? To Deer Track Heights? Oh, hold on, got a phone call. Is that strength thing gummy of yours telling you where to go? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Oh, no, not really. It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any problem handling an alpha. You say that. Seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It is said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that the Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. Give me a moment to hydrate. Alright. And it's the duty of the wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me, and you may understand. Alright, give me a moment to get away from this. Just won't stop following me. Also, what is that? Oh, that is a Kricketot. That is what I'm supposed to be finding for... Alright. I think it heard me. Alright. If I sneak up on it, though... Stop moving. Glad it tracks, though. Alright, got a Kricketot. Alright, another Stardust, wow. Okay, there's another request up that way. Maybe I should... I do kind of wish I had a mini-map, though. I suppose I could navigate to it, couldn't I? It's like this direction. Oh, hello. Here's another log. Alright, yeah, they run away. So he's over there. I want to see what's going on with this tree. I'm guessing there's a Pokemon in it. What now? A Burmy? What are you? Just floating in the air. Okay. Oh, let's try this. It's probably too much. Yep. Probably should have just tried to catch it. 10 cherry berries. Okay. So it might be worthwhile to defeat Pokemon that are shaking trees. If I need the extra berries or something. Alright, back to this guy over here. And of course, keep an eye out for new Pokemon as I go. And I suppose I should probably be catching these as well because I need... Oops. Oh well, or fight them. Alright. Ran away. But yeah, I need to catch a whole bunch of them. Not just one of each at this point. Bjorn. Oh there, mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know them? The shiny red ones. They grow on some of the trees around here. But I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. That's where you come in. Throw in your Pokeballs at a berry tree, your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure that Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon nearby. It'd be a shame to waste an empty ball. If you hand me 3 of the cherry berries you get, I'll tell you another handy tip. I mean, sure. Got 26 of them. Here you go. Thanks. Now then, here's the handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near a wild Pokemon to grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try and on some Kricketot around here? Okay. So I can... Ah, okay. But I also assume that berries are used for things? Oh, you know, can't Pokemon, like, carry items? No? Alright, maybe they can't in this version. Seems a little odd, though. Alright, let's look at the map. I need to go that way. But I also want to take a look around this way, because there are some things that I saw from across the river I want to take a look at. Oh, you saw me. Also, here is a tree that is... Alright, so this looks like it'd be a situation where I'd want that move. Nope, it's not what I want. Yes. Now, can I catch low-level Pokemon easily? Looks like it. Okay. And I still get the 10 items. That's cool. Lost my train of thought, though. Hello. Yeah, you can still see me, can't you? Alright. We'll move away. Is that another log? Alright. Now turn back around. And surprise. Gotcha. Another log of wood sitting around. Alright. Nope, wasn't close enough. There we go. Maybe it was just more of these that I saw over here. I don't know. Oh, there's alpha, I guess is what they're called. Alright, so what if I sneak up on this? $31. Not just 31, but 31 in red numbers. Also, it doesn't look like there's much of anything else over here. So I'm just... Oh, and it's nighttime. I'm just gonna head back, I guess. Oh, you can see the moon in the sky. Very nice. Oh, guess I got too close. Alright, alright. I'm on my way. Don't mind me. Just heading this way. New type of flower. New type of flower. Oh, hello. I'm just getting everything angry at me. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. Level 10. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I say that. But, okay, so drowsy is something that makes them possibly not attack. Alright, alright. Let's see if that's enough to get you. It is. Alright. Oh. Hello. Another one has seen me. Oh. I just want to heal up. Let's see. Potion. Right, potions do 60 in this, not 20. Oh, it's still right there. Alright, alright. Looks like we're getting to the point of aggressive Pokemon. Stuck. Oh, Zubats. Are they aggressive? I mean, they might be. Turned right towards me. Great. But apparently that's okay. Yep, they are aggressive. Alright. I mean, if you want to look around, that's perfectly fine. But I'm gonna catch you. Alright, now that we're out of combat, let's go back and see if I can catch myself one of these guys. Oh, not while he's looking this way. Maybe I can still sneak up to him even if I'm not in the grass. All right. Easy peasy. This one's looking this way, though. Yeah, but he didn't see me. Oh, and he turned around as I threw it. Hey. Oh, what was that? Starly can evolve. Sure, do it. Okay. Staravia? Staravia seems better. Alright, cool. And that counts as catching and evolving. Awesome. Oh, that'll probably be good for the fight that I'm going to have to do in a moment. Oh, okay. Fine. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing great at throwing this, that's for sure. There we go. Alright. Gust. There you go. And that should supposedly be enough to catch you. At least that's how it worked last time. Good. For what item? Oh, hello. Grit dust? I definitely want that. What do we have? I'm probably gonna toss this then, because I know I can get more of them. And no space for that. Alright, well, back to camp I go. Because, yeah, apparently I have a limited inventory. I suspected that was the case in the first episode, but now it seems that it is confirmed that I can only carry so many items. As expected from a more of an RPG type game, I guess. But I wish it would have told me. Should have been like, hey, by the way, you can only carry so many items out with you. I mean, I guess it alluded to it with having a storage spot. Nope. Okay. But I got the first one. Interesting. Maybe I should just throw a Pokeball at every Pokemon I come across. Oh, right in the face. Yeah. I mean, if it's like normal and there's a certain chance that I catch every single Pokemon, then no, that's not what I wanted. I'm over here by the storage. Move all. Yes. Nope, I want that one. Has hitting a Pokemon may stun the Pokemon. Oh, right. I should try that as well. Alright, so since I'm here, rest just a little while to heal up. And got 23 Pokemon. Sure, I'll report my findings. Quite an assortment. 20 more in one report achieved. Awesome. So I'm guessing the more I catch, the better it is before turning it in. 12 different species, 8 new ones, 12 for the backstrike, another 6,000. Oh, it seems like you made some new observations. Let's have a look then. Most illuminating, updating the Pokedex. 32 tasks completed. New entries completed. Total points 600. Yeah, continue my excursion. Jolly good. Keep the fine survey work. So, I think I'm supposed to do something for Starly. Like I'm supposed to complete the entry. So it looks like maybe defeat one? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I have 9 points. One. I don't know how it's counting that. Sure. But now I should defeat a Starly. And I think that will finish that up and I can complete another quest. Also, more items just lying around. Gotta get more of those. Because I'll definitely need to get more Pokeballs. Especially if I start catching them a lot more. I guess I chased these away. Oh, there's one up there though. Maybe I didn't actually chase it away. Maybe I just ran off and now it's coming back. Are they elsewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe this one just ran off and now it's wandering back. Well, I've got to defeat this one. That's enough to defeat it. Okay. Continuing on. I know I could just turn around and report it. But I figure I'll do whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing over here. Then I'll report on my way back. Yeah, it definitely seems like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, is catching as many as I possibly can. Nope, you didn't hear me. Nope. There's nothing. Okay, maybe it was something. So can I still catch you even though you think something's here? I can. Maybe it's just harder to catch. Right, did not see that one in the grass. So if I sneak over here, nope, not that. There we are. Just grab that. But I guess they do see it when you catch other Pokemon nearby. Because that's what happened earlier, is I caught one and the other one saw it. And then the one that saw it ran away. Whoops. Now you're gonna run away? Yeah. Okay. Ah well. Back up the slope I go. And you didn't see anything. Alright. So I get more points for catching more Pokemon. And I'm sure I have to fight these things eventually. But I figure if it's just about defeating them, then it might be better to defeat them later when I have a higher level Pokemon, so it takes less time. Catch them now, fight them later. Sounds good to me. Nope, there is nothing here for you to worry about. Pay me no mind whatsoever. Oh, and this is still on the ground. Okay. That's handy. I know you're a bit far. Oh, never mind. I was gonna try to catch it from way back here, but it saw me. Remember, you defeated with grass type moves. Alright. Can I... And again, I know that's where I'm supposed to go. Can I get up here? I can. What's up here? Oh, it was sleeping. Nope, you got away. Are you... You weren't caught. You haven't quite gotten away yet. Now it looks like you might, though. Yep, there it goes. Alright, get some of that. Because it's new. Let's have a look around. Oh, hello. You've got some things up here. Looks like a deer. But that doesn't mean that that's what it's called. Stantler. Oh. Guess it wasn't happy with that. The other one's still here, though. Might be on its guard. Not anymore. Nope, it saw me. Did it? Oh, hello. Okay, you just ran off. You didn't actually disappear. Okay. Well, you weren't supposed to turn around right then, but I got you anyway. Alright. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one. I'll go somewhere else now. I just wanted one, but you're asleep. Alright. Oh, there's a red-eyed one up there. Alright. Can evolve, you say? Oh, so can Shinx. Well, let's do it. What do we got here? Shinx turns into a larger Shinx. Luxio. Alright. And now for Rowlet. Starter Pokemon. What do you turn into? For a moment I thought it evolved into something with gigantic glasses on or something. Like the Tootsie Pop Owl or something. Alright, so it evolved into a Dartrix? Okay, cool. It's got just a fluff of hair sticking out. And of course, oh, nope, nope. Okay, it's running away. That's fine. I just wanted this sparkly one. Because that's Stardust. Alright, so I should keep an eye out for sparkly ones. Because that one down there is just normal. If they're sparkly, they have Stardust, it seems. Which is good for money. And by the sounds of things, money is probably going to be needed for stuff. Alright. Oh, I thought you moved. Okay. Oh, and I mean, I figured you were a evolved one, but I didn't think it'd be that easy to catch. Alright. That's enough exploring. Let's continue on before it turns night again. Yeah, and my Pokemon's evolved, so I think I should be good to go. Gonna have to fight an alpha. I assume the first alpha is gonna be the tutorial one, so it's probably not gonna be as dangerous as the other ones look like they are. Oh, so even your professor decided to show up, join us. Did he? So he did. Glad I cleared the way for you. Oh, thank goodness. I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on the chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Alright, that sounded exactly like it is spelled. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. Alright. That's what you're here for, Yoko, to drive that interloper away from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. No, thank you for the healing. There's a lot more healing in this than there was even in the last game. The last game had a lot more healing in it than I was used to. Interesting. So, upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land, as if they're all feared across the land if they're all oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond all mistaking. Be careful, Yoko. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. I mean, I suppose I should have went and talked to the lady to get more moves, but that's okay. Pokemon whose eyes glow red are called Alpha Pokemon. They are larger than others and may know moves that are rare for their species. They appear to be very difficult to catch, but you can catch them. Alright, so I just battle the Alpha Pokemon. So just... they just look at each other like, no. Alright, so that went right through him. So I'm guessing I just have to approach it. Hello, wherever you are. Mustache bug. Go Dartrix. Alright, press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all the Pokemon currently battling. This shows the order in which Pokemon will take their upcoming turns based on action speed. The action speed of a Pokemon is based on its speed stat, but it can also be affected by certain moves and items. A Pokemon with a high action speed may be able to act multiple times in a row. Okay, quit making that noise. Cricketune. Ow! Well, I guess that's one way to start off. Let's try Gust. Seems to do very good. Alright. Do we just throw in Bidoof at this point and say, I mean, rollout is super effective. Why not? I don't want to kill it, I want to try to catch it. So Maybe just tackle. See how good this does. Alright, I can do another one of those. And you can take another one of those. Alright, that should be good. Now, is this going to be difficult to catch? Yes. Yes, it will be. Goodbye, Bidoof. Alright. Come on out, Staravia. Yes, we're gonna try to catch it again. And, nope. It does not seem happy about that. But I've got 15 more tries. And it did say it was going to be difficult to catch. So I'm just going to keep throwing these until I am forced to defeat it. Ow. Of course, I probably shouldn't use all of my higher level Pokemon first. So let's start at the bottom of the list. And try to catch it. Hey, there we go. Only took half my Pokemon to do. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. You'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. Free healing again. Alright, no need to yell. What in the world? Hello. It's the great Weirdeer? As in, it's weird? Weirdeer? It's weirder? Weirder than other Pokemon? He looks upon you with kindness, Yoko. Does he? Alright. Well, I'd say the Great Weirder has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. Oh, so there is faster means of travel. I mean, I guess they can't really use a bicycle, although technology in this seems a little like it's supposed to be ancient technology, but yet you have the professor here with a handheld camera. So while that may be like a prototype or something that he has, you'd think that I'm sure like a bicycle would still be available. But sure. I mean, why not a Pokemon? He's a blessing to us all. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it is just like the ride Pokemon of Alola? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. But sure. You apparently know of Alola at least. Professor, I take it things went smoothly? I'm here on Captain Celine's orders. She said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Yoko took care of her request. Ah, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. Great Weirder has taken a liking to Yoko as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. But not right now. And off she goes. Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. And the first step toward that is completing the Pokedex. If you say so. I mean, that's the understanding part, but coexisting might not really be in the books if to complete I have to catch them and fight them and whatnot. The construction corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. And we fade to black. For a moment I thought someone was clapping. Here we have it. Our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. Well, wonderful naming schemes you have. It's on par with mine. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to the base camp to start your, or to this base camp, to start your excursion directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, that's nice. Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? Oh, so we're ending it here? I guess. Alright, how many are in a row? 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay. That makes it easy. So 40 is the most I can catch at one time. Another 3,000 for this survey. So it looks like it might be every 10 Pokemon I catch, I get a bonus. Another 440 points. Still need 150 to rank up. But that should have completed the Starly. But I can't talk to the lady yet. Gotta eat more potato mochi. Usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. I mean, I'm all about eating the same thing if it's prepared well and it tastes good. But I would like option of a variety sometimes. I certainly have no problems with making like chicken curry or something for several days in a week in a row. But, you know, after 4 or 5 days of that, maybe I want a pizza or something. Just so I'm not eating the exact same thing every day. But anyway, have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors? It ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time keeping all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? Oh, so what I saw the previous night near the giant tree. I did I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order. The Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Yoko here can handle things just fine. But that Cleavor is said to be much, much stronger than even an Alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Oh, good. Good to know. Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we at the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and a fighting-fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Sure. The next day. Rise and shine. The boss wants you. Kamado, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Okay. To commander's office. You gonna make me story my way there, or can I... Nope. Okay. Looks like story. Did you get a good rest? Look who's being punctual. Adamant. Somebody mentioned that name. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? What? Oh, hello, two new people. Irida? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation, ruler of space. You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Alright, well, looks like we're in an argument over here. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of a vast Hisui space? So we're arguing space versus time here? Okay. Not sure how the two compare to each other, but okay. Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. Worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost? In Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? In our world's very basis? You wish. Meanwhile, off to the side, there's a wormpole just like, yep, this is going on. I wish that I hadn't let myself be dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. I believe it was you who started this. I believe you're correct. It also looks like we have a pentagon symbol versus a circular symbol. Just another day with those two, I see. Man's name is Adamant. He is the leader of the Diamond Clan. I suppose that would make sense for a pentagon shape. I mean, diamonds are usually shown as being a five-sided object, at least from the side. They put a lot of importance on time, as you could probably tell. The girl is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. I heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments always flare up. But I mean, Obviously, they're not similar, but seems like they just try to make an argument. I don't know. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood from their predecessor's strife. But I suppose, I mean, maybe there are rumors about the other clan in each of their clans that get passed around, and they never have much interaction, so they don't know what the truth actually is. I don't know. And then, of course, it gets compounded when they meet each other and they have these arguments. And it's just an ongoing process. Oh well, not our problem. Good point. But I feel that it will be our problem. Well, you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office. Fair enough. However, this lady... Well, let me just double check here. Starly. Complete. Complete. Yeah. Okay, so I've completed Bidoofs as well. 8 check marks. 9 check marks. I guess I just don't know what's considered to be complete. Like, do I still have to find heavy specimens and defeat another 13 of them and evolve one and do whatever that last one is? But yeah, like this lady, I believe. Oh, have you completed the Starly entry in your Pokedex? Hurry, let me read it. Wait one moment. Male and female Starly have different appearances? Let me see. So the markings on their foreheads are different sizes. Incredible. I had no idea. Thank you for letting me read this Pokedex entry. Now that I know more about it, I imagine I might finally bring myself to touch a Starly. Please, if you can find it in your heart, catch a Starly and bring it to me. There's not a Pokemon in the world so adorable as Starly, I tell you. Alright, well I have 6 of them, it looks like. Yeah. Level 8, 9, 8. Let's go with the level 3 one. Smooth curl of its feather on its head. Those lovely round eyes. Oh, it's lovely through and through. I adore it down to the last feather. Well, hello there, Starly. Want to pet it? No? I think I'm quite satisfied looking at it after all. Might let loose and move. Go outside of the Survey Corps or Security Corps could actually do something so frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly. All the same, I must thank you for showing me the sweet Starly. Some people will see a Pokemon and simply flee on sight, you know? Perhaps being able to read all about Pokemon in that Pokedex might put them more at ease. Get more Pokeballs. Awesome. So you're saying if I were to do something like that? No reaction. Ah well. Alright, now I wanted, before I continue on, I want to get at least one of these moves. What new moves? And select you. Still looks like the same list. False swipe, I think, is what I wanted. Oops. Its power is 40. Oh, it's not so much that I have to replace a move. It's just this is what I can learn. Hmm. Well, in that case, let's learn that one as well. And this one. All right. Now, as in like last time, the last game I played, uh, likely what I'm going to try to do is use Pokemon that I haven't seen before. So a lot of these ones like Geodude, I'm probably not going to use. Um, at the moment, I don't really. Ponyta, I probably won't use either. So I probably should. Um, Oops, that's not what I want. I'm in the move selection. Um, I probably should switch them out for a different Pokemon. And then as the game goes on, I will slowly form a team that I will use specifically. Which, of course, means that the later Pokemon are going to have a more difficult time making it into the list. But if it's like the last time, I'm only going to really have. I only had 4 that I wanted in for sure. So at the moment, of course, the beginner Pokemon I will keep in just because if I recall correctly, of course they are. I mean, they're not new necessarily. It's new to me, but I believe like it gets some sort of bonus just because it's your starting Pokemon. I don't know what kind of bonus that is, but just in general, I believe it is stronger level for level than any of the other ones. So Dartrix will probably be one that stays in the party, especially since it covers uh, grass and flying. Um, of course, that probably means that any other grass or flying Pokemon probably won't make the cut. Like Staravia's in here because, like, my list of choices is uh, not all that large at the moment. Like, I've seen 27 Pokemon. So, that I'm guessing that includes these first 3. So obviously I can't get a Cyndaquil or Oshawott, but like a Togepi, Pikachu, Dustox, Munchlax, a lot of these. I suppose I've caught 20 of the 27. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's all 7. So, yeah. I don't really have all that large of a selection at the moment, but as it gets larger, I assume there's going to be at least 100, if not 200 or more. Actually, can I sort this? Let's see. Well, there's at least 127. So, yeah. I mean, I wasn't worried. I don't know what I want to sort them by. Chronologically, I guess, is just fine. was wondering why Dartrix was down here, but I suppose I just got him to this. Number evolved 1 out of 3. That's interesting. But okay. Yeah. I will figure out what my party of Pokemon will be as I go. Since I'm in town though, let's see what I can craft. When did I get access to this? Too heavy to fly high or far, but it's highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. I mean, sure. Let's... Can only make 10. Alright. Oh, do I have 10 of those in storage? That might be what that means. Let's get another 50 of these. Then revives. I don't have any. Oh, I see what that is. That's... Okay, that's how many I have on me and how many I have in storage of that item. So I can make 10 more of these because I have 10 black temple stones in storage. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's make a few of these. Then I can make 10 of these. But I don't want to waste all the Vivichokes on that, so I'll start with 3. Not likely to need them all that much. Not with the amount of healing that goes on, but never know. I might run into a unwinnable fight. Just need to keep something alive long enough to escape. Now goes the surveying. A long grate here, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to Beauticia? They evolved. Finally, it's become Silcoon. I keep on calling it Silicoon, but I think that's because last game there was a Silicobra. Just a little longer and it'll blossom into Beautifly. Can do it, Beauticia. Cask? Are you sure that's a Silcoon? Hold on. Didn't I catch something like that? Yeah, that's a Silcoon. I don't think they're the same. I think you've been tricked. Not by me, of course, but maybe you should have read the Pokedex better. I don't know. Gotta go. Oh, we're going to talk to him. Komodo's office is on the 3rd floor. Right. Oh, right. This is a side quest. I forgot that he had a bunch of side quests on this thing that I couldn't look at before. Bothersome Bidoof. Seems like a band of bothersome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Sumugi from the security corps and see if you can help set things in order. Alright, playing with Drifloon. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Seems several people have spotted a Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Miki from Security Corps can tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. Zubat's eyes. I don't think it has eyes. Clarissa from Security Corps has a request for us. Something to do with Zubat, I believe. Talk to the good lady, investigate as necessary, if you please. No other requests. Hey, Professor, can I, like, swap out Pokemon since they're here? They look like they would, they could do with some evolving and maybe, you know, entries into the Pokedex. But, well, whatever. Upstairs we go. Oh, hey. Another quest. Hello. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone. See? Would you mind lending me a hand? Needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots, and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I suppose it'd be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for a stone to lift itself up, actually. I've rather a good idea. There's a Pokemon called a Geodude that lives on the Deer Track Heights. It'd be perfect for the job. How do you know about this? I thought, like, we're putting the Pokedex together for the first time. I mean, I suppose you may have heard rumors. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? At home and wait for you there. Sure. I already have one. I got 6 of them, in fact. But I thought you guys were afraid of Pokemon. Can I hear their argument from here? No, I can't. And, hi. What do you intend to do about Cleavor? Commander Kamado. He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where Lord of Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our 2 clans might end up back at each other's throats. Don't you have any like this? Like, I would assume that if one clan has a Pokemon like this, the other clan wouldn't dare let that clan be ahead of them, and they would find one of their own. So, wouldn't you have something that you have to deal with as well? I don't know. Clan might end up back at each other's throats just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. Well, I mean, you might well have said it, fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. So you've arrived. You know, I've just been standing here for a while now. This is Yoko, the newest member of our Survey Corps. May have seen her on your way in. No, I suppose not. You were past us by the time I came out of the house. Ah, I heard from Bai you earned Iridir's favor. Okay, so Mai is a part of your clan. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. Guess everyone knows that I fell out of the sky at this point. I'm Adamant, leader of the village. Leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. I'd prefer not to be, but that's a mouthful. Just call me Adamant. If you came from beyond the space-time rift... Alright, so we're calling it a space-time rift. You know, nothing to do with the fact that the two clans are space and time, but sure. Space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? And maybe from the time that Almighty Sinnoh resides. I don't know. I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. I mean, you're talking about Sinnoh, but the only one I had contact with there was Arceus. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I don't know. That's what I'm being told happened to me. I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Alright, enough of that. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Sui's vastness without fear. I think it would also be learning about those around you as well and accepting that they may be different than you. So, you know, maybe learning a bit from the Diamond Clan wouldn't be too far from being a good leader. But whatever. I'm not a leader. I'm just here listening to them. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid here a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. Should be fun. Really? Should be fun? I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folks really are, with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. I mean, it seems like they're living together with the Pokemon as it is. We just came in with a different way of doing something similar. But at the same time, I would love to see like a DLC or something of this where instead of catching them in a Pokeball, you know, learning the way that they get along with their Pokemon. You know, just going up to them, training them, earning their trust, that sort of thing. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Yoko. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of the situation. I accept. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the vast sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Alright. So yeah, let's activate the main quest. Well, that's settled. There's no time like the present. Lord of the Woods, Cleavor is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understood? Join me downstairs, Yoko. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Sure, but I haven't really gotten to look around here. Most of these people... Oh, that's interesting. Can I get a good look at this picture? No? I mean, I guess that's from wherever he came from, which the rest of the Galaxy Corps probably came from there as well. And by the look of it, that's more of a European style of clothing. And granted, that doesn't mean anything. Maybe it's just a style of clothing that they were interested in for their wedding or something, because that looks like a wedding picture. Oh, I can go this way. I thought this was just going to be a dead end. Oh, hello. What is this out here for? Yeah, it's a bit smoky. It's right by all these chimneys. Huh. Well, that's kind of neat. I mean, I guess as the leader, you get your own balcony on top of the building. Or something. Just for when you need to be by yourself and not in your office by yourself. Yeah, the whole top floor is his, basically. Does he live up here? I mean, it doesn't seem like it, does it? No, this is just an office. So he's got to live somewhere else, I'm guessing. Alright, back downstairs we go. Because we gotta talk to her. Oh, good. You're already here. Professor Levinton, briefing if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Yoko, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing. Nigh invincible, even. I mean, if you talk it up like that, sure. Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Seems he's far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. So you're saying I can't catch it? I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Not particularly, but of course, is the answer you want to hear. Very well. Let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this cleaver. Yoko, we need to speak with you. All right. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. Or it might connect to the world where I came from, you know? Don't forget about that. Otherwise, what you're insinuating is that I came from the world where Sinnoh resides. Maybe I do. Is that something that happened in one of the other Pokemon games? The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time. Well, I mean, sure. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. But again, you're missing the point or ignoring the point that it is a space-time rift. You're only accepting half of it. Think of it. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Ottoman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. But also, if we're talking about this, and you're here, we should also have the other girl here to represent both parties. So it doesn't seem like we're conspiring against their clan or something. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come... Excuse me? All right. But it's hard for them to come out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. See, I knew that there must be something going on with your clan as well. So, now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. So if it's up in the mountains, is that my next destination after this? But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Wow, he's just said his piece and then vanished. He must value his time that much, I guess. Adamant and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleavor, you You'd best start by visiting his abode. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to the Grand Tree Arena. And don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Alright. I also have a bunch of side quests that I can do. Finding yourself unable to pick up materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. Alright. Who wouldn't like more space in their satchel? Okay, I see my money is suddenly on the screen. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn a trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What do you say? Sure, teach. Like your initiative. Eat $100. Polka dollars. Alright. Sounds fine. And lend me your ear a moment. I've learned to keep one more kind of item. 100 for one space. That's all there is to it. See how much more you can fit in the packing things rightly. If you want to be able to carry even more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? How many times can I do this? Aha. So, now that you've seen that you can easily make 100, you're charging 200. Well, am I getting 2 spaces? No. No, of course not. You're only going to show me one at a time. And there's more. 300? Sure, why not? Inventory is important after all. And more. 400. I guess the next one's going to be 500. As the price just keeps going up. Yep, there's a 500. But I've still got plenty of money, so not worried about it at the moment. And 600. No, now you're doubling it. 1,000, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, 1,500. Now you're going up by 500 a time. I mean, it's still okay. Might only buy 1 or 2 more, though. Yeah, 2,000. Sure, I can do that. I don't think I'm going to buy any more, though. Because 25 at this point would be half of what I have. But let's see. 25. Never mind. Yes. Yes, there is. But I can see your prices going up very quickly. But on the other hand, you know, I have an additional 8 spots, I guess. Alright. Looks like there's a side quest over here. You there. You seem like you're someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me with something? Maybe. I'd be very grateful if you tried to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So, without further ado, here's the recipe. Pokashi doll. Required material, 3 logs of wood. Well, I happen to have 3 logs of wood. I invented them, you see, as special items that we could make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. Be looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Craft one, huh? And I guess I have to use my own supplies? Alright, well, I mean, there's nothing else I use wood for yet. So there we go, I have crafted one. What's this? That's a Pokeshi doll if I ever saw one. Please let me have a closer look. Amazing. Just look how smoothly you've carved these curves. Your attentive carvings show you put love and care into your handiwork. And these colors, definitely given it a vivid look, that's for sure. Yes, these hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. Not to mention, this Pokeshi doll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, you'd think it'd sure fall over, and yet it stubbornly remains upright. Thank you. I've savored your Pokeshi doll to my heart's content. Use the same recipe, and your Pokeshi doll has completely different feel than mine. Here, I'll give you one that I made. I took great care in crafting it, so have a look and see how it differs from the one you made. Alright. I mean, it looks the same to me. Oh well. Is there a store I can sell things at? Usually there'd be a Pokemart. Maybe this place? Yeah, maybe. Alright, this is just buying though. Cake lure. There we are. Because Stardust sells for 1,000 like usual. Can be sold to the general store. Is that what it's used for? I just crafted it so I could sell it. Okay. I mean, why not? Okay, is there anything else? Grit. Dust. Nope, I want to keep that. That's for making Pokemon better. So are you a store as well? You are a hairstylist. Well, I'm back up to 12,000. Sure, let's give it a shot. Again, you have to pay for the hairstyle before you get your hair styled. Want to have a seat? I'll put things aside for you. Now then, what sort of look would you like to go for? It's a good question. What do I have a choice of? Alright, short, long, cervicore, shorn. What's the difference between that and short? A fair difference. Curled. Braids. Kind of like this one. I mean, I think that's what I started with. But I can change its color. That's gold. Alright. Black or slate? Kind of like slate better. Yeah, I like this one. This one's good. And this is... eyebrows. Yeah, probably best to have the same color. Yeah, I'm gonna try this, because... Yes. I'll have you styled and ready in no time. Because I think the clothing store wouldn't let me choose a hat. There, all done now. I simply look wonderful. Thank you for coming in. Take care not to leave anything behind. So maybe with a different hairstyle, I can look at the hats. So, let me have a look. Yeah. So I can have a cap. Not really interested in it. Woven hat. Festival mask. Alright, so there's a shinx, a bidoof, or a headband. And the headband looks a little odd. Alright. I think this was a Rowlet fancy kimono. Alright. So it does look like they're getting more things in. But yeah, I'm okay with what I've got for now. Maybe when you get more things, I will get a few more things. Oh, actually look at the map. How many? Okay, so there's 2 quests. Or 2 requests for me. Let me just pick these up. Alright, if a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Oranberry, then run while it's distracted. If I just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Survey Corps girl. I was just headed out to the Fieldlands to go gather Tumberstones, but I haven't got as many Oranberries as I'd like. Are you familiar with them? They restore some hit points to Pokemon that eat them, so as you might imagine, Pokemon tend to be very interested in them. You see where I'm going with this? Throwing Oranberries is a great way to distract and avoid wild Pokemon. They're indispensable. With that in mind, could I trouble you to gather 5 Oranberries for me? I think I've got them, yep. Feel a lot better having more Oranberries. Would you be able to give me just 5 of them? Here you go. Gratefully accept. Gosh, I can't believe you went through the trouble of finding these just for me. Not really, but sure, happy to help. Thank you. You're nice for someone who fell out of the sky. Do you know any other people that fell out of the sky? Are they not nice? I just tuck these away in my satchel. Won't let your kindness go to waste. Wish me luck with those tumblestones. You know, you could have just asked me for tumblestones. I probably would have had, like, more than you wanted, that's for sure. Alright, so over here, somewhere, was a new quest. Is this anything? No. Someone over here. Way over here. Alright. Listen here, Survey Corps kid. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouting the Heartwood for crops we could grow in the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherrim changed its appearance before my very eyes. It was in the evening, light was getting dim. All of a sudden, Cherrim's petal closed right up so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought, I just witnessed a miracle of evolution. But the next morning, when I went to check on the Cherrim, it was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherrim's Pokedex entry, let me have a look, would you? Sure, I haven't even seen one, but sounds like one of those Pokemon that fall out of trees. Oh, there's someone up top this time. Maybe they are actually expanding. Alright. I know that there were requests. There's a whole bunch of them. Wow. Okay, I don't have 17 of them. I just have 8. This is the one I wanted to check for, because I think I got a large specimen of Weasel. So, let's find out. You're out a bigger Breezel? How do I know what size it is? Yeah, I think it was the second one I caught. Check the summary. 2'6". 2'3". 2'2". Okay, so it was this one. Let's select this one. Sure. Good gravy. I never expected you to bring one so quickly. I'm afraid I'm looking for a bigger one, though. At least around 2'8" would be great. Alright. Would have been nice to know that earlier. Alright, Zubat's eyes. I've got a Zubat. So let's see if I can complete this one. Hello. Hi, Clarissa of the Survey Corps, that's me. Thanks so much for taking on my request. I need you to catch a Zubat to show it to me so I can take a look at its eyes. Odd request, I know, but I've got good reason for it. Zubat never seemed to have trouble flying around in pitch darkness. That means their night vision must be top-notch. If I could learn how to see in the dark like them, night shift on guard duty would be a breeze. So I'm counting on your help. Catch a Zubat and come show it to me, would you? Oh, do you have a Zubat to show me? I have several. Level 7, 7, and 9. Yeah, let's just go with the level 7. I'll just take a look at those peepers, if you please, Zubat. Yeah, you will? Yeah. Huh? Where are the eyes on this little guy? Don't tell me it doesn't even have eyes? But then that means Zubat flies around while being completely blind. Zubat must have some other kind of secret sense if it doesn't even need eyes. Oh, that's amazing and all, but hardly helps me. What am I going to do about my nighttime shifts on guard duty? Get a partner Zubat. Sure. Oh, that's a good idea. No need for me to go it alone, after all. A little help would be great. That's that, then. I'll get out there and find a Zubat that can help me as a partner. Thanks for the great advice. I've got a Zubat here for you. Would you like a Zubat? No? Well, I guess. Go out and find your own, then. Alright, mushroom cake. Nope. Speak with Miki. Learn more about the request. I don't know if these people are actually here unless I'm actually on the quest. Hi. So you've accepted my request to look into that Drifloon. I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. Heard reports that a Drifloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. This seemed like odd behavior for a Pokemon, so all of us in the Security Corps agreed its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them. But there was one curious thing. None of them seem to know anything about a Drifloon. But, well, so many people from the village have reported seeing the Pokemon, can't simply pretend there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need you to find out the truth behind the Drifloon and the child it's been playing with. In the evening. Can I go sleep? Is that something I can do? Let's go find out. All the way back to my home. My temporary home. Which is way over here. So can I do what I do at camps and just wait till evening? Till evening. Oh, I just saw something as screen was darkening. Hello. Apparently, I got to keep whichever one that either gave me or the one I crafted. That's kind of cool. I'll have to keep an eye open for any new things as the game continues on. So, all the way across here. Out to the beach. And we'll see about this Drifloon. I didn't even think about it. Are there actually Pokemon out here? I just assumed this place was empty. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, over there I think there was some grass, but there probably isn't anything out here. So over to this cabin. No, over behind the cabin. Survey Corps lady, over here. Hey, I want to go home now, but Drifloon won't let me go. He's like, uh-oh. Can you help me, please? Can do. Apparently it didn't want to let go. Hey, now I can finally go home. But hey, Drifloon didn't mean to be bad. Always played together with me. It's real friendly. So I kept it a secret from everyone. Oh, my name's Taki. See you around, Survey Corps lady. So, if you were able to be fine last time, what changed this time that you couldn't do? What couldn't you do this time that you did last time? I don't know. Maybe the Drifloon was just being more aggressive this time and not letting you go. Okay, well, I guess it's taken care of. Let's report what's been done. I see you've been looking into that worrisome Drifloon for us. What have you found out? Well, this and that and the other thing. I see. So, little Taki's trying to keep a Drifloon from getting in trouble. All the same, he was in considerable danger. Without your help, goodness knows where the Drifloon would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up on this troubling incident. I'll urge Captain Zissou to post extra security corps guards on the Prelude beach at once. I can't talk. For now, I'm thankful that the situation was resolved without any harm. Thank you truly for helping us keep everyone safe. More Stardust. Alright, what else do we have here? bothersome Bidoof. Sure. All the way up there. Can I, like, just move here? No? Oh. Yes. Oh, that probably triggered the... How are things, my good friend? I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique at again, can't talk. Secret backstrike technique. I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here, just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and studying Pokemon is great for business, you know? Is it? Why won't you let me buy things from you? Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Like, you're just giving me stuff. Let me buy things. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. So, gave me super potions. But I'm here to talk to you, Tsumugi. I hear you caught 3 different species of Pokemon in your trial. That's no mean feat. I have a job that's perfect for a high achiever like you. See, I need help researching. It's those pesky Bidoof again. What's the guard doing? I look away for 1 second and the little scoundrels waltz right into the village. Oh, this is awful. I'm a complete failure as a member of the security corps. So is the guy at the entrance, apparently. How can I face Captain Zissou like this? No, get a hold of yourself, Tsumugi. Just catch the Bidoof and everything will be fine. But still, 3 Bidoof is a lot. 2 more than I think I could handle on my own, in fact. Alright, well. Oh, I have an idea. I've heard that these particular pests get easily distracted if other Bidoof are nearby, ended up letting their guard down around humans. So if you bring a Bidoof to draw their attention, I can seize that chance to catch the little troublemakers. Voila, a perfect strategy plan. A perfect plan. If we combine forces, we'll get all 3 caught in no time at all. Or you could go for 1 and I go for the other 2. Add a Bidoof to your team. Done. Go find the bothersome Bidoof. Are they marked on the map? No. No, they are not. So it looks like hide and seek time. Well, let's just start by circling the map, I guess. Oh, hey. You are actually keeping my Pokemon out here. Hey, there's a Bidoof. I assume that one's mine, though. But let's see. I mean, I can't do anything with it, so it's probably mine. Here's a Bidoof. Chomp chomp. That's 1. 2 remaining. Alright, let's see here. Just kind of keeping an eye out on both sides. Just circling the outside of the village first. Checking around behind some things, make sure that I'm not missing stuff. And it seems like if I get close enough, it'll just activate the event. So if worse comes to worse, I suppose I can just run around blindly until a cutscene happens. I wonder if I can actually hear them if I get close, but all I can hear are just random other Pokemon noises. Alright, doesn't look like it's up here anywhere. Can I go back here? I can. Alright, interesting. Try and stay elevated so I can see downward if need be. I doubt that they'd be right back here next to where you start. Alright, so circling the town found me one. Now I guess I have to look a little closer. Can I actually go in here? No. Maybe between buildings or behind them? Nope, can't go that way. Alright. About through here. No. Alright. Where else can I look? Yeah, I guess there's this center row of buildings. I didn't look at all. Anywhere near it. So maybe... Oh, hello. And yeah, it seems like if I get... I mean, it's not too close, but it's not an exceedingly far distance away. So if one was there, I would have to guess that the last one would be up here somewhere. Just, you know, guessing about like separating things so that you have to actually look around. You know, you wouldn't have all three of them in one small space because then you'd be able to find them all fairly easily. You'd need to separate them a little bit in order to, as far as like a game mechanic, of course. Huh. Where would it be? I mean, I've looked back here already. But at this point, I mean, I don't know where it'd be. Maybe I have to actually be looking at it in order to activate finding it. Although I didn't go over here. I just went straight back there. Huh. Wonder where it is. Can I just talk to her? Hello. I guess I didn't look at the front of the building. I just looked at the back of the building. I was going to see if I could ask her for where she thought it would be. But on the way to her, I found it. Alright. Hey, congratulations. You are probably one of the first in the village to have 3 Pokemon under your control. Well, other than for a brief point, the professor. Nice work. That puts all the little troublemakers safely in our custody. Now to give him the old heave-ho. Hold on. Be ashamed to just send the Bidoof back into the wild, no? My construction corps could find use for him. Huh? You want to keep them? But these naughty nibblers have caused so much trouble for the construction corps. They're just Pokemon being Pokemon. How are they supposed to know our village is a strict no-chewing zone? Shows good taste on their part to come all the way here to gnaw on woodwork. But if they're going to stay here, they're going to have to help out work. They've got the guts to keep trying to get into the village, plus the teeth to gnash through the trees and rocks. And rocks? Okay. Just what our corps needs. How about it, little ones? Meals taste better after a day's work, you know. Yep. Just what I wanted to hear. Not convinced the slot to have it in them to do an honest day's work. But if Sanqua's watching over them, I'm sure it'll work out alright. So I guess that's all settled. Thanks again for your help. Rare candy. Gonna save those, that's for sure. Alright, do I have anything else that's easy to do? Not really. Haven't found a mushroom. Complete Cricketot. Geodude I can do. Yeah. I can do this one. Over here. Again, I'm pretty sure that these people aren't actually standing around until I take the quest. Oh. Okay, I guess they're inside. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should go inside all the buildings to see if there's quests. Hello. Are you here to give me a Geodude? Yes. They have to be a certain weight. Let's see if the lowest level one works. Oh my, would you look at that? It really does look like a rock. It seems to be the ideal weight too. Oh, it's simply perfect. How do you know how much it weighs? It's floating. Thank you, young lady. This Geodude's help. I'll be sure to make some scrumptious pickles. Okay, but just be sure you don't evolve it. It might cause some troubles. Alright, well, that's a bunch of quests done. That one's still selected, so yep. Also, looks like they are ordered, so 18 quests. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. So I'm missing 4 quests. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing quest 5. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, 10, 15, and 16. And they would show up here, right? And that symbol is the main quest. Alright. Well, I think that's kind of a good place to call it. My voice is getting a little raspy, so, you know, as much as I'd like to continue playing, I probably shouldn't. So we will leave off in about the same place as we started. It's evening, so I guess that's not a bad thing. But, yeah. I'm really enjoying this. As I said before, I will slowly put together a team of Pokemon to use over the course of the game. And I will... I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. I will certainly continue to enjoy it, I think. I don't know yet if I'm going to be doing anything in between parts. I suppose I could run around and just grab a bunch of Pokemon, but I think part of the fun of the game is seeing the new Pokemon or catching new Pokemon. So if I'm running around outside of recording, then a lot of that the new sites are being missed. And if I go exploring, you know, I'd probably try to stay within the places that I've been to before, but there's no guarantee of that. So I think I'm just gonna call it here and continue with this next week. Tomorrow is gonna be continuing Grimworld. I hope it's still stable. I do check on it occasionally to make sure, and so far it's been okay. But, you know, if things change, things break. So, with that, I'll call it there, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.